I wanted to make this short video, very short. I just walked to the bank, Wells Fargo, called, and the exchange is happening, but not in Montana. Everywhere else in the world is the biggest exchange of wealth, except Montana. Q-links, the rest of the United States gets Q-links, especially the poor. Montana is the one and only state in the 50-state union that does not participate in that. Their mission statement is self-reliance. But I don't see any deer walking by or chickens, so we're kind of dependent and self-reliant on the grocery store. And I pray for every single person here in Montana that's missing the greatest disbursement of wealth all over the world. I stopped with some old coins to a coinery, and I am so insulted by the lies and deception in Montana that it makes me just sick to my stomach and want to vomit. So, if God has meant for me to have the wealth, He'll make sure I get it. But while I'm squatting in a place that I shouldn't be, while I'm squandered and denied my Section 8 for more than 5 years, when I ask for appeals in a federal courthouse because I starve, because I don't get any food stamps, when the Montana puts $0 into the kitty for the formerly known program as SNAP, but yet they can impose canon, martial, maritime law, codes and provisions on people for unemployment, child support, and issue warrants for their arrest. So, HB Bill either 290 or 209, that was just tabled, and I don't know what the status is, but in the state we're supposed to get more protections than the federal government. And since I've returned to this state, I have seen more crucifixion, penalization, lies, outright deception, and lack of professionalism, defamation, theft, telling me what I'm going to do and what I'm going to sell next. And they're not even my husband, my brother, my sister, my family. Well, I watched my brother and sister steal my real estate grandmother's fortune after being warned by my grandfather, who was part of the fraternal order. And they sent me the rings, and I just feel like I need to call in that favor. And while the rental car company, after hitting my car and waiting a year and calling me a liar, charges me $900, my whole surplus Social Security, after fraudulent messing with my mail, that's a $250 fine and 5 years in prison. That's a felony. I pray for the contemptuous, and I pray that their hearts are softened and that their words are more honest, truthful, wise, and professional, because we have a lot of placeholders that I called this Department of Securities, and the closest place that for HSBC is Colorado or Washington. Otherwise, Montana's not participating. And they are still pushing that fake fiat currency. I stopped at the coinery. I have a few coins that are, I was actually surprised, $45,000 for one coin. And if that's what I have to do is sell that one coin in order to get myself out of here, because I feel like I'm in prison. And I've only been in prison once in my life, and that's because somebody divulged my private information from a government agency. And I'm actually so exhausted and just tired and fed up and tired of the lies, the deception, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the stalking, the terrorism. It makes me really want to just retch. I guess that's all for today, but it's been very frustrating.
Service chat heads active. Start a conversation. Message Christian quotes. Hi Ramona, we would love to hear what you think about the daily. Service chat heads active. Start a conversation. Camera. Pause recording button. Tap to activate.